Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Stacy, and tonight we are going to do tomorrow's Mixed Monday media piece. This is going to be a pointillism piece. These kind of take a little bit of time, so I'm going to time lapse this this one up until the point where we get into painting the metallics. I'll probably chit chat about the color choices. This is my, if I don't, this is my Jacquard Metallic Calligraphy Set with Pearl X and Gum Arabic that came in Jazz's big mega box that he did a couple years ago. I have created a palette of Pearl X metallic colors out of these the Pearl X and Gum Arabic. This is what it looks like. There are two wells for each color all around, and I think this is what it looks like on white and black. The beautiful, beautiful metallic paint. And I'm going to, and these are Fine Tech ones that I tucked in here. I got them in an art box, and they're metallic, so I popped them in here as well. I think I'm going to use gold, this gold down here on him, but I won't be able to tell for sure what I want to do emotionally, you know, until I get done putting in all of his stuff. I'm looking to make this look kind of matte, like he's a little fierce but also magical, like he's a magical creature is my thought pattern. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna listen to some YouTube people that I have fallen behind on over the last few days and work on the dots. It's all dots, for the most part. I have a collection of permanent waterproof liners. I have two Derwents, a Micron, let's see, I have a Unipen fine liner, waterproof, fade proof, extra fine brush pen, just in case I might need it. I have a Micron, it's not a brush pen exactly, it's got a kind of a soft tip to it, so if I do need to get in bolder color I can. I have out my Derwent 0.5mm and my 3. These are both fine liners, and then I also went ahead and got out my Micron number 12 to start with for all the big dots. And the brush pens are for if I feel like I'm getting too, it's taking way too long. With pointillism, I tend to get a little impatient sometimes, but yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. I will come in at the end for sure and, you know, tell you my thoughts. And yeah, let's get to it. I have this one eyebrow just way up there, and it's throwing me off, so I think I'm just gonna... No, that's better. Alright, so I mostly just used, I actually only just used the, not the 3, the 5. The 5 and the 12 for this. I did not use any of these because I didn't feel like I needed them. Now, Pointillism takes forever. If you want, you can get in here with other colored pencils. You want to make sure it's super dry before you go in with any kind of eraser if you choose to erase your pencil lines if you do an undersketch. Generally speaking, I don't usually do any kind of under sketching when I do Pointillism. I just start with the eyes and then, generally speaking, work my way out and around. But for the sake of the video and getting the cat on the page in the way in which I wanted her to be, I went ahead and started with the trusty ruler and got the center of the page. And I marked the center of the page here and here, and did a light line, and got my eyes, and then went off the eyes and the nose for all the rest of the marking and all the rest of the drawing of the animal. So gently, softly, going to get in here and get rid of all my graphite lines. Soft and gentle. You do not need to use a heavy hand. If you have a plastic eraser, it's probably a better choice. These kneaded erasers can get oily from your fingers if you use lotions and creams and stuff, and I do. I'm not, as you can see, particularly worried about that, so here I go. But there's all my graphite picked up off the page. There's a clean spot. Make sure there's still a little more, but that's alright. Doesn't need to get it all, just the most of it. Then I'll do a little close-up of all the dots, dashes, lines, marks. Now that it's close up, I'm seeing that his pupils are wonky, and I want to fix that a little bit. Make this one a little more, just a little more. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. It's a little better. I'll do a couple dark dots down there. Okay. Now, I wasn't looking for this to be a perfect piece. Pointillism does not need to be perfect. As a matter of fact, it lends itself to being imperfect. I did want to get the proportions correct. He's looking kind of through his, he's looking at you out of the top of his eyes, and that's what I wanted to get. So the idea is that he is made of magic. And all of these little dots coming into him are what he's made of. He's made of magical dust, like from the universe, is my thought. And I really want him to be kind of, this is where I stress out. I think I should scan him real quick before I do anything else. 1 sec. Okay, I got them all scanned in now, and let's fix my light here. There we go. There. Now this paper that I'm using is hot pressed. It's Fluid 100, 140 pound, 100% cotton hot press paper. Hot press meaning it is a smoother texture than cold press. It does have a bit of a sandy kind of fuzzy feel to it, to my hand. So I just want to mist it a bit Do I want to mist the back? Are you going to buckle on me? Yeah, a little bit. Alright. One of the tricks, if your paper's buckling and you don't want to tape it down, is to dampen the back of it as well. There we go. Is it in frame? Yeah, okay. Let's straighten it out a little bit. There we go. Good. And then gold. Yeah, I think I just really want to use these golds. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just dampen everybody and see how things go. All right. Clean water. Clean water. Because I have a couple that are not so clean. I really like this gold. This is more of a earthier tone for me. And I don't know how much this will travel on the page, but I want a mystical, yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll put down some color and then spritz. Kind of a mystical feel. I don't want to cover the whole page, but I definitely want that magical kind of soft look to him. Water. I dipped it in the paint and grabbed some water so that it's nice and thin. I don't want to go too overboard, right? Leave some areas where it's not, where it doesn't have color, somewhere it does. Wondering if I should be using a bigger brush. Feel like the answer is yes. Yes, you should. Kinda. Oops. Maybe his face can be a little delineated, but the rest of his little marks and stuff around him can be less. Maybe we should put some other color in here too, like some blue and rose gold. That would look cool, right? I do love me some rose gold. It's quite gorgeous. Let's try the rose gold. Kind of coming up like that. Do I like that? Ooh, yeah, that looks nice. A little bit on him here and there. Him, is it him? Him, her? Feels masculine to me, so we're gonna go with him. Just gold on that nose. Kind of let it be a little splotchy. Doesn't need to be perfect. There we go. What do you guys think about mixing the rose gold and the gold? Does it look good? I don't want it there though. I don't think. And then just a little bit in this, where the magical particles are coming in and creating his little self, right? Is he creating himself? Is he created by the universe? Who knows? Who knows? What I do know is that I'm digging how it's turning out. Yeah, that's what I do know. A little bit more of this, more earthy gold in there. Kind of let it and kind of encourage a little bit of movement on the page because I dig it. Right? I don't want it to be too crazy intense. I don't want it to be too tame either. Ooh, that's intense! I'm not going to change it. I'm going to leave it alone. Maybe pull it into his markings a bit. Like that. How's that? Yeah. Alright. A little bit of water. Kind of let it come down into his body. Gently, softly. I don't want to obliterate all those marks. Grab some of that rose gold. Get that in there. I'm digging that rose gold kind of a lot. Put some there. There we go. And it doesn't need to be rose gold and in with all the other gold everywhere, right? We can mix and match. Mix and match our magic dust. Our magic universe dust. Digging it. Alright. I really want to put some blue in here somewhere, but I don't know where. Let's grab, maybe not the intense blue, maybe we'll use this more soft liquid tech or fine tech blue. Do we want to do that? No. Nope. No, we do not. That grays everything right out. Can I lift that? I don't think so. Oh, nice. Alright, cool. Whew. That would have bummed me right out. Alright, no blue. We're saying no to the blue. It's not the effect I'm going for. Alright. So we're going to stick with the two colors. And come down here. A little bit of water. I feel like I should spritz that. Okay. Good. Okay. Grab some rose and put that in here. Soft. I like that. Maybe a little bit of dark around the very perimeter of him. His little self. Like that. Do we like that? Kind of digging it. Alright, let's put a little bit of gold in there too. On those lovely shoulders. Like that. How's that? There we go. Alright. There. Just kind of let it I don't know why I'm using my finger. Soften that. Okay. And then I think how's that looking? Ooh, pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't think I want much of him to be stark white. What's that? Dig it. Dig it, dig it, dig it. Gold right here in that furrowed brow area. Let it be a little more prominent right there. Is that good? Yeah. Do we like that? I think we do. Maybe a little bit more here and there. Now, using metallics over your ink drawing, it is going to soften that. It's going to soften your black marks, just so as you know. Just so as you know. Put a gold right there. We'll swipe on the top of that nose. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm really loving this. See how I feel about it in the morning, of course, but so far, super loving it. Got a little water. Swirl that in right there. Grab that gold. Right there. Get that gold in there. Grab some more water. Nice and thin down here. And those in-betweens. Yeah. Okay. Now I need a little bit of shadow happening here. I don't want there to be any like harsh, hard edges on the color. So that's why I'm scumbling about with the brush. Scumbling means just scrubbing around. And this is a, where are you? Royal Langnickel Moderna M77R round number 4 synthetic brush. Is that, yep. Digging it. Yeah. Alright, let's put a little bit of gold in there so it's not strictly rose, right? There we go. Grab a little bit of water. Kind of allow for that to fuzz on the edges a bit. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Maybe a little rose gold here. Lightening out. Maybe some here. going out. A little bit, just a little bit in here. Like that. I like the textures so much. That little bit of spidering texture that we're getting. Digging it. Digging it. Okay. Now, question is, do we keep going or do we stop? All right. Let's take a good look at him in the camera. All right. Give those markings a little bit of definition, like that. Yeah, like that, okay. Let me get quiet. I'm thinking about, do I want it darker or lighter here or there? Let's go in. This bright yellow gold. Might regret this. Tissues at the ready. And do we like that? I think I do. I just let that sit in there. Is it too dark or do we like it? I think I kind of really like it. And I think I want a touch of it on his nose as well. Not too much. Okay. I'm not liking how white this is right here. This is the earthy gold I'm going over and just touching over the top and gently dab some of it away. That's a little better, okay. Good? Are we good? Maybe a little bit of that bright gold on his ears. Not sure why, I just feel the need to put it somewhere else in the piece. Again, I don't want a bunch of super hard edges, so I'm kind of scrubbing around. How's he looking? I feel like I should darken this with the rose gold. Not too much. I'll get rid of that stark white. Yeah. Give it some texture. There's a little bit of mud on my palette, There's a little bit of blue mixed in here too, which is kind of giving it a little bit of a purpley hue, which is not terrible. A little water, kind of scribble it about. Get rid of all that stark white down there. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Alright, let's put a little more, like he's standing in this pool of magical stardust. Right? Yeah, I dig that. Okay. Okay. Woo! That was super stressful. Anybody else stressed out about that? I was. Alright, so I feel like and I don't know if this will stay over the top of this metallic or not. I haven't tested this one yet, but I do feel like we lost a bunch of his like bold, more bold marks right here on that forehead it has. The paper's still pretty damp, so I'm just kind of scribbling about and seeing if it'll stick and stand out a little bit. Can anyone else hear the crickets outside? Got a little bit of darkness on the top of those ears. I'm trying to push that metallic away a little bit. Probably could have been more careful going over it, but that's alright. It still looks super cool, I think. Yeah, the paper's still really, really wet. So if I'm not careful, I'm going to poke holes in it, which is not desirable. But I am digging the fact that these are a little bit bolder now. There. Those pupils back in there. Yep. And those fierce eyebrow marks right here and right here. Yeah. Yep. Kind of fudge that one a little bit. There we go. And a little bit more on this nose. Oh man, I could fuss with this for hours and hours, you guys. I'm not going to, but I totally could. It's almost it's actually super close to my bedtime right now. Gotta get up for work in the morning. And for those of you who don't know, I work from home and live at home, so I don't have to go anywhere in the morning, but I do have to get up pretty early and log in and get to work. How's he looking? Yeah. Yeah, I wanted his head to be like the focal point for him to really be looking out at us. Yeah, I'm digging that. Maybe a little bit. Just a little bit. Through here. And right here. Good. Yeah. A little bit of shadow. Right there. As I said, I could pick at this and re-go over all the black dots and just make this crazy intense. But I'm not going to. Just a bit here and there. Anybody else liking the gold, the pink and gold together? Or is it too much? Is it too busy? Does it look magical? Is it coming across as a magical creature or not really? Because that's what I kind of was going for. Yep, we're good there. Gonna stop fussing with him. Alright. Should I heat it with the heat tool? I hit it with the heat tool, dry him up real good. And there he is, all dry. Yeah, that kind of pushed back some of that metallic, which is nice, and made his little face stand out. Those pointy eyebrows really give me Dracula vibes, but that's okay. He's a mystical creature. But yeah, I'm digging the metallic, that shine. Look at that. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making this piece. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow and it helps get things out to a larger audience. And I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think of him in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!